Hey, what's up guys, it's Kira and welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I do realise I'm saying that on the 22nd of January, but to be honest, the last couple of months for me have just been an absolute shit show. At some point I lost control of my life, I lost control of my health, I just have not been taking care of myself, and I've been stuck in a cycle of working, getting sick, recovering, going back to work, and it just keeps repeating, and something needs to change. So what better time to create new habits and honestly just create a better me than the new year. So this week I'm specifically going to be working on achieving those goals, or at least getting started creating some healthy habits for myself, and I really just wanted to get back into filming as well. I've kept it very simple this year in terms of goals. My word of the year is confident, because at some point over the last few months I have lost confidence in myself. I feel very insecure in the way I look and the way I feel, and honestly the way I treat myself. I kind of lost respect for myself, and like I said, my life has been controlling me and it really needs to be the other way around. So my goals include being the best doctor I can, and with that comes studying for an exam that I need to take next year. I want to fall in love with taking care of myself again, which will involve getting back into the gym, working out, as well as nourishing my body, taking care of myself, eating healthy, good foods, whole foods. But the main thing that I want to do is create a routine for myself, specifically a morning routine, which you saw me do this morning. That is the first workout that I've done in about 3 months, which is extremely surprising to me because I love working out. It makes me feel mentally so good, and when I work out first thing in the morning I tend to have a fantastic day. I really do just think it sets you off on the right foot, and you make decisions that make you want to take care of yourself throughout the day if you start it off right. So I'm feeling really good. The last couple of goals I have are just generally traveling. I plan on taking an F3 year with Harry, and we want to get some traveling in, we want to see the world. So that's going to be a sort of second half of the year type of goal, and I also just want to be consistent on social media. I really want to aim for 1 video a week on YouTube, and I have also decided to start a TikTok. I feel like such a grandma taking this long to even download TikTok, but I feel like I want to get into some more short form content and use a little bit more creativity with it, make it a very aesthetically pleasing place to be. I think that's going to be a really fun thing to play with. But for now it is 7:45. I am currently on my ENT rotation, so I actually haven't filmed anything since I started this job. So ENT stands for ear, nose and throat. It's a surgical subspecialty, which honestly it's quite a hard job because I have no ENT experience, so it's been a lot of getting used to, and they give their F2s a lot of responsibility. For example, today I'm running the emergency clinic. I love having responsibility. It makes me feel like I am doing the best I can to help people, and I know that I've got seniors around, so if I'm stuck or unsure, they're always there to help. So I think going forward this job is going to be really good for me, and I'm excited for what's to come, especially now because I know the team, I'm settled in, I'm feeling a little bit more confident in my knowledge of ENT, and you can only go up from here. So I start at 8 and finish at 4 with this job, which I actually prefer rather than a 9 to 5. I think it makes your evening feel longer, so I have a little bit more time to relax as well as do other things in the evening. So yeah, I better actually get going, but I just wanted to say hi, thank you for watching this video, I hope you enjoy it, and let's just continue on into it. Okay, happy Tuesday. I actually have a study day today, which is really nice because it means that I get to have a bit of a slower morning, and then I obviously have the rest of the day to get a ton of stuff done. So on the to-do list for today, I still haven't gotten a workout in because I'm currently waiting for the car park to be way less busy, because I know as soon as I leave I'm going to lose my parking spot. So I'm trying to find a balance of a good time where I know I'm going to get parking when I get back, and I'm also not going to end up at the gym during like post-work rush hour where it's really busy. So I probably will aim to go at like 2-3 p.m. And then in the meantime I've got some studying to do, because one of my goals is to start studying for an exam that I have to sit next year, and I just want to get on top of it so that I'm not leaving it till the last minute to cram, because that really just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to get started on making some ENT notes and doing some practice questions and all of that kind of stuff. That's obviously going to help me with my job at the moment, make me feel a little bit more confident in my knowledge and just consolidate the things I already do know, and also it's good prep for the exam. So I need to get that done. I also have about 5 TikToks that I need to edit because I have just been filming. Obviously it's one of my goals to start TikTok, but I have absolutely no clue how it works. So I need to figure that out, get some stuff edited, see if I can upload it or whatever TikTok people say. And I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna try to do today. I'm gonna keep my workload manageable and not overwhelm myself. And then this evening I'm debating going to the cinema to watch Anyone But You. I've heard it's a really good rom-com, and I'm a huge advocate for doing things alone. I love going to dinner by myself, going shopping by myself. Like honestly, I love spending time by myself. I think it's really healthy and it's a good way to show self-care, but I've never been to the cinema by myself, and I feel like that could be really fun. So I think I might do that this evening if I get all of my work done, and if I get my workout in, maybe that can be like a little treat for myself. Okay, so it is currently about 5:30 p.m. and I unfortunately didn't have any time to go to the gym today, but I did get a lot of stuff done, so I will just hop straight back on the workout grind tomorrow and get a nice solid workout in the morning. But I'm really happy. I did a lot of studying today. I also edited a couple of TikToks and posted my first one, which is exciting. I feel like I'm only like a year behind the rest of my generation, but it's all good. And now I am going to head to the cinema, which I'm so excited about. I feel like that'll be a perfect end to this cozy random Tuesday. I actually ended up waking up way before my alarm today at around 4:30 a.m, which is slightly inconvenient, but also tells me that I'm getting into a good routine and my body is getting used to it. So that made me really happy. I just kind of chilled in bed until my alarm went off at 5:30, did the whole routine, and now here we are getting ready for work. I am doing the emergency clinic again today, which should be good. I quite like doing the clinic because there's a structure and a system. I see the patient, I obviously treat the patient, document everything on paper as well as on the portal, and then move on to the next one. And I really quite enjoy that, and there's quite a good mixture of sort of like ear infections, nasal issues, throat issues, so I'm always thinking and on my toes and learning. So I'm hoping it will be a good day. And then I don't have any plans this evening, but I do want to get a little bit more studying done and also edit a couple more TikToks. So a pretty chill, boring evening, but all in all should be a good day. One thing that I do find really difficult as a doctor working on a rota is it's really hard to get yourself into a routine because you are constantly changing up your routine. So for example, this week, Monday to Thursday, I'm working normal days, which are 8 till 4 p.m. And then over the weekend, I'm on nights, which is 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. So it's really annoying because I'm trying really hard this week to get myself into a really nice, solid morning routine that's healthy and good for me. But it's all going to be fucked up by the weekend because then I have to make sure I'm sleeping during the day and, you know, alert and awake enough at night to treat people and make sure I'm doing the best that I can. And especially when it comes to night shifts, it's so difficult to have any kind of routine. I never put any pressure on myself when I'm doing night shifts to get in the gym or eat particularly healthy because it's a stressful situation. It's not a natural thing for your body to go through, and I don't really want to put any extra stress on myself or overwhelm myself or burn myself out. So the only time when I'm on nights that I will work out is the first day before the first night shift, which is when I'm usually trying to get more into the routine, and going to the gym is just a good thing to do to exert some energy so I can then come back home and have a nap before my first shift. But other than that, I really do take it easy on myself because I know what I'm like, and I know that I can't afford to be absolutely exhausted throughout the entire night shift. So I just wanted to preface that, like, it is actually really difficult to get into a routine, and my body has been struggling because of that. I just want to feel consistent, and it's really difficult to have that consistency when your rota is all over the place. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna work for me in terms of my lifestyle and my schedule and work and balance and social life and all of this shit. I feel like generally just adulting is difficult in itself. Everybody is trying to find their own balance. Everybody is just trying to find what's working for them, and I feel like even though I've been working for a year and a half now, I'm still trying to figure it out. I think also we swap rotations every 4 months, so by like halfway through each rotation I feel like I'm getting into a solid routine, and then suddenly I switch jobs and I have to start all over again, and it's just not a natural state for a human being to be dealing with every 4 months. I'm doing the best I can. I'm really proud of how I've been doing this week. I know it's only Wednesday, but I really just needed to kickstart myself back into some sort of healthy routine, and I'm really happy that I'm getting there, even if it is just until this weekend and then it's all messed up again. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Now it is 7:45, so I need to quickly pop my scrubs on and get going. I quickly stopped through the shops on the way back from the gym just to do a little restock, because otherwise I was going to have pretty much no food going into this weekend of nights, which is always a recipe for disaster. So first things first, I got a nice big bag of spinach, which I like to add into smoothies, salads, pretty much everything. And I also restocked on some mango chunks. These are my favourite things to put in my smoothies in the morning, and I've actually really been enjoying my protein shakes in the morning, so I wanted to keep that train going. The other thing that I've been enjoying for either like breakfast or snacks is yogurt bowls. So I got some more Greek yogurt as well as strawberries to go with it. And then I picked up a couple more of these Beyond sausages, which I've been eating with veggie omelettes this week, but I've kind of been craving this veggie pancake savoury type thing that my mum always used to make for me. So I bought some gram flour in the hopes of making those myself this weekend. She just chucks a ton of veg in there, including some spinach, peppers, onions, and obviously the flour, mixes it up into like a batter type thing, and then check it on the pan. It's really filling, high in protein because it's chickpea flour, and it's just really yummy. So I figured I would try and make that myself. With that, I'm gonna eat some baked beans, so I stocked up on those. I also got a little bit more cottage cheese, and then I got these protein salted caramel yogurts because these taste really good and are a nice sweet treat if I want some kind of dessert. And then I did cave and buy some microwave popcorn, mainly because I am going into nights and I'm so much more peckish during night shifts than I am during day shifts, which I feel like makes a lot more sense. And popcorn is just like a light savoury snack that I like to enjoy. And I also got some of these quinoa chips as well, with the same thought process in mind. I just wanted some like light snacks for this weekend. It is a few hours later and I actually managed to grab a fairly decent nap, which I'm really happy about. I've spent like a year and a half figuring out a system that not only helps me to not feel exhausted by the end of a week of nights, but also that helps me to enjoy them, because I do learn a lot on nights and I've actually gotten to the point where I really look forward to them. Especially ENT nights, they're extremely different to any other night shifts I've had to work, mainly because we not only cover ENT, we cross-cover other departments, including urology and some of trauma and orthopedics. So needless to say, there are extremely busy nights, the busiest night shifts I've ever had to work, busier than a medicine on-call, which I think is saying a lot, but I really enjoy it. They're incredibly varied. One minute I can be seeing an epistaxis or a heavy nosebleed, and then the next I can be inserting a catheter, and then the next I could be seeing a very like acutely unwell patient on the ward, and I learn a hell of a lot. I am put in high pressure situations that I'm becoming extremely confident and comfortable with working in. I've gotten to a place where I look forward to it, like I said, and I'm really happy about that. The other thing that's very different with ENT night shifts is we are the most senior doctor running that department in the hospital. So our seniors are all off-site. Obviously, if I need help, I can call my registrar, they'll answer, and if they need to come in, they will come in. But for the most part, if it's things that I can deal with myself, then I am by myself and my reg can just stay at home. And I've had some nights where I haven't had to call them once and they get a peaceful night's sleep. It's absolutely mental, to be honest, and when I first started, I was extremely terrified. There are definitely pros and cons to having a system like that, but now that I'm a couple months into it, I am a lot more comfortable and confident, like I said. I try to keep a couple of hours between like waking up from my nap and actually starting the shift so that I can make dinner for myself, just take my time getting ready, relax a little bit. I tend to wear hospital theatre scrubs for my night shifts just because they're way comfier. And I have learnt my lesson. In terms of covering urology, my first ever night shift, I had to catheterize somebody and it was very messy. I ended up with literal urine all over my figs and I was so bitter about it because I also forgot to put one of those plastic aprons on, which was just my mistake, obviously. But since then I wear the theatre scrubs because they get washed every single day and it's just easier, it's comfier, it's safer. So that is what I do. So I don't really have a lot to do in terms of getting ready. I don't really make an effort for night shifts. Nobody's gonna see me. There's not really a point in like putting makeup on or anything like that. So I will end off this video here. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.